Want to learn how to turn this slab wood into this wood without doing this? Stick around and I'll show you how. Hey, it's Chris with Maynard DIY, and today we're going to be building a sawbuck or a sawhorse. Everybody calls it something different, but basically some pieces of wood kind of like this that you can set the wood or logs in and cut them up a little bit easier off the ground. Recently I've come into a whole load of slab wood. A local guy that runs a sawmill on the weekends, he's been doing a bunch of milling, and he said, hey, come take all you want. So I've been trying to take advantage of that, but it's pretty tedious cutting, you know, one piece at a time and holding it and holding the saw, the whole thing, and I definitely don't want to cut them on the ground. So that's why we're going to build this sawhorse today, so that way it'll keep them up off the ground, make it a little bit easier and quicker for me to process this, because it seems like I'll have quite a bit of it coming through. So stick around and see how it turns out. Actually, I'm using some of the wood that came from all this slab wood, and it ain't gonna look pretty, but I think it's gonna work pretty well, and we're just gonna throw it together and see if we can make it work. We'll use this as our height for our pivot point, and that's where they'll set. This is definitely not a critical spot to be perfectly square, but it's just as quick to throw a speed square on here and line up your cut. So I got my pieces cut. I've made a mark here at my 32-inch length. I understand after the angle it's not going to be a full 32 inches. I still think it'll be a good height. So we're going to line up this line and that line, and that'll make a 45. Seems like will be a good angle here. Alright, so we'll use this piece for the runner that's going to go on the bottom, on each side, and I can get two 6-foot pieces out of this, which should be pretty good. I'm going to be spacing this a little farther than the standard ones that you'd buy at the store or online, because I'm cutting my wood closer to 2 feet long, because it's going in the wood boiler, where most people are cutting it maybe 16 or 18 inches long. Precision is the name of the game. Make sure you're subscribed, because later I'm going to make another video on how it works to see if this thing that we can throw together is going to actually work for us. Hit the like button if you find this helpful.